you on the game? The servers are down for me.
Yeah, there's what you do. Go and check for an update, and if there is one, download it. And other than that, when you load into the game and it says servers are down, select OK, and then just let the game load. Eventually, it'll take you to the lobby, and you'll be able to play this offline arcade mode, which is what I'm playing right now. So this is offline, and it's arcade mode. It's fairly limited. You only get, I think, like 10 cars to choose from, and you don't have any mod parts or anything, but you can still tune them a little bit. You have access to all the tracks and tires, and you can select how many laps you want to race. So it's okay. It's not great, but it's arcade mode, and it's available offline for anybody that wants to play.
When do you think the servers will be back on?
I don't know. They put
Are they even down?
they're doing a
Floor laughing.
they're doing a new update right now. In case you haven't noticed, when we got the game, we were missing all the Formula One races. We're missing like 30% of the cars. We're missing like 40% of the 40% of the game is actually missing. Right? Like if you look at Gran Turismo 6 and then you look at Gran Turismo 7, you're missing like almost half of the tracks and half of the cars from Gran Turismo 6. So I believe we're going to get a massive update here, which is going to include the Formula One races, a new revamp on arcade mode. It might be categorized in a separate area. We're going to get a bunch of new cars. There's going to be some new enhanced driving mechanics. They're going to, sort a few things out with the slipstreams and weather. They're going to be fixing issues with matchmaking and multiplayer. A whole bunch of stuff is getting done, and it's taking longer than expected. It was supposed to be up already. Now they've put up a notice that it's going to be extended in maintenance. So yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what we're going to get, but I mean, there is a lot to update, so being that it's gone into a little overtime, that's actually a good sign. It tells me that they're actually doing something significant instead of something pity. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking. All right. So, but yeah, you can still play this offline mode that I'm just launching right now. Anybody who has the game can play this. It's just arcade, right? So, there we go. This has been available I was streaming this last night as well. I called it the new arcade mode offline, but essentially that's what we've got. I never seen this before because you were always able to connect to online. But right now it's loading, so it's going to take a little while for it to load because it's offline, right? It's still trying to connect, and then it's not going to connect, and then it'll eventually take me to world map. Boom. And then it says, you are currently offline. This is the only pavilion that can be selected. And you go into here, and you can see in the top left, it says I'm in offline mode. And now I can pick a car. These are all the cars that you have. That's it. There's nothing else to choose from than these vehicles. And it will put you in races with competitive vehicles, not just these ones. You're going to be playing against other vehicles in the game that are not in this list. And you can pick any track that you want to play on. You can select in your race how many laps you want to race, your difficulty level, and whether or not you want boost. Then you can go to the race, Once you're in the race, you can, of course, customize your vehicle with, you know, the very basic of settings. So I can choose racing soft tires. I can go to my car sheet. I want to adjust the body height and get a little bit more speed out of the car. You can adjust your downforce if you want more traction. You can decrease your vehicle performance if you want to. There's no point in that, really. But nothing else you can do. I mean, you can adjust your transmission, I believe. Or maybe not. Thought you could. If your car has nitro, I guess you could adjust it, but it doesn't. So you just have like all the basic setups. So you can adjust your downforce and that kind of stuff. So, now I'm going to race it. Here we go. Display settings.
Also like smiling face with sunglasses.
Hey, choice. Oh, I'm just kind of waking up. I feel a bit, I don't know, weak. I used my inhaler so I wouldn't cough so much. I just almost passed out after that. There we go. So this is basically just a practice race, right? Because you're not going to get any money. You're not getting anything for this other than, oh shit, maybe a few scratches. But yeah, this lets you play anyways. And I'm glad to have offline available with this game. Because as far as I knew, there was no offline. So this is a very welcome addition.
When I have to stop playing the Crew 2.
Don't stop playing the Crew 2, man. The Crew 2 is awesome. That new Porsche that they gave us is pretty fucking awesome. Again, I was totally not expecting it to be so wiry, I suppose. Like, it handles really good. Oh, shit. That hurt. I do not know this track. This is a different version of the Tokyo that I've been playing, so...
I know that the Crew 2 is a really fun game.
Yeah. I put up a little video, my first race with that new Porsche. It was kind of cool. It didn't get very many views, but, you know, it's fine. It doesn't look like anybody really, I don't know, like, what's going on with the Crew lately, but it's just, doesn't have much of a following anymore, you know? There's not many people are watching any of the videos. I'm looking at other YouTubers in the Crew, and even Acor, you know, I mean, is not getting very many views on any of his content either, so. They definitely need to do something with that game if they want to keep it alive. Oh, shit. I know I'm going to retry this from scratch. I don't have a map up, and I changed it. The track is different. I haven't played this track. It's a different version of the track. So I am making my fair share of new mistakes here because of the track variation. There we go.
They have a Corvette in the Crew 2, the CR1, but the roof on top.
Right? Oh, no. No. Oh, come on. Jesus. Yeah. No, that's cool, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Crew. I keep getting, the game just keeps crashing on me, so Again, I went and played it last night. I was on for 15 minutes and the game crashed. So I'm not even comfortable live streaming it because it just keeps fucking crashing on me. So the game's got some stability problems. Which has kind of been annoying because you want to go do a live stream, but you want your live stream to be on for more than 15 effing minutes, you know? Sorry.
Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel.
I just fucked that guy up, man. Oops.
I can't believe that the free car at rank 25 in the Motor Pass.
Yeah. Well, that Porsche is nice that they give you. I thought it was higher than 25, but yeah, they give you a nice new Porsche. Get out of my way, McLaren. I'm gonna pit your ass.
Try and get its smiling face with horns.
All right. I mean, I'll get it for sure. I mean, it's just if you do the summit, they give you enough. There's enough like seasonal motor pass challenges to be able to rank up your motor pass. No problem. So just go take a look at the seasonal weekly. The weekly challenges right now because it just came out, but. There's seasonal challenges that come out, and each one of them gives you 20 motor pass points, right? I got you, man. There we go. I'm used to playing the longer, more complicated version of this track. But this I could use a little practice with. I don't know if I'm in first, but I think I am. Since I don't have any of the race info up. Let me just take a look. Display settings. Display all. I am in first place. Okay. So I have the brake indicator on, but it doesn't work because I have the information off, I guess. I don't know. But I'm expecting with this update some new options in regard to the heads-up display, which will allow you to customize your heads-up display a little bit better. Hopefully. I'm expecting the Formula One races to be available after this update comes out. Some new tracks and some new car brands also to be available. Well, they're missing a whole bunch of car brands like Lotus and, you know, there's just a bunch of stuff that's just not in the game. Like, I just shocked. I go look at Gran Turismo 6, and this has half of the content, half the tracks, half the frickin' cars, half the races. It's just like, what the hell, right? So this is more expensive than Gran Turismo 6, and it's only half the game. As far as, you know, 4K graphics and ray tracing goes, well, that's a standard expectation for any game that's in 2022 now, so that should be available for all games coming out in 2022.
You get 30 Motor Pass stars in the summit.
You do the seasonal challenges. So in the summit, one of the races gives you 20 Motor Pass stars right off the bat if you just do that one race. Right? And then in the process of doing the summit, you'll also end up doing some of the daily challenges, which will give you 2 Motor Pass stars. But if you look at the seasonal challenges, there's some pretty easy ones in there. And you can go do those seasonal ones, they'll all give you an extra 20 Motor Pass stars. So, yeah, every week they add in additional seasonal Motor Pass challenges. So take a look at those. And then accomplish those missions. Some of them are really easy. But yeah, you just need to do them. And then collect your Motor Pass points.
Just in general.
Well, they're in maintenance. They went into maintenance last night, and now they're in extended maintenance. So this update should be quite extensive. They'll be adding, I believe, new cars and new configurations to the heads-up display, enhanced driving dynamics, new races like F1 races. Oh shit. So, but I don't know exactly what's coming, but I know what I'm expecting. And those are the things that I'm expecting. They're going to have, hopefully resolve the problem with, I'm hoping they resolve the problem with, yeah, they should be resolving an issue with matchmaking and multiplayer as well. So that... All right. But one of the things that they're addressing is the matchmaking problems that are going on with multiplayer. So that should be improved. The multiplayer should be improved. It's possible they may actually add in offline play, because here I am in offline right now. I'm offline playing the game. So this may be a new feature that's coming with the update, the ability to play the game offline, or enhanced arcade mode, or some kind of offline arcade mode. So I mean, they've got a lot to do, and I'm happy that they're working on it. Yeah, take as long as you need, guys. You know, I'd like to see the game working well. Alright, now I'm starting to lap these guys. Uh-oh. A little fast on that corner. Oh, fuck. Sorry, my bad. Did not mean to smash into you. That would be a penalty. I don't think there's any penalties in offline arcade mode. Oh shit, too fast, too fast, too fast. Fuck. Kind of get the whole tunnel vision daydreaming thing happening there, and you're just you're listening to the car engine and you're not paying attention. You're just gonna da da da. Maybe I need another cup of coffee. I'm not sure yet. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Now where the fuck am I going? Well, I am not in first anymore. Oh shit, not again, man. Every time I'm falling asleep when I get to this turn. Shit. Now I don't know what position I'm in. But I am far from first, I am thinking. By the time I get to that corner, I'm like in a trance, man. I'm just like, I got no map up, so, you know, I'm trying to play by memory here. And I got no aids at all. No brake indicator, no driving line, no nothing. No map, just straight up playing by memory. Oh, second place. Shit. Yeah, well, I fucked that up. It's all good, though. It's all good. First race warm-up of the day. Woo. How's it going, Fargan? This is the offline mode that they have right now that I'm playing. and we're waiting for our new update, which hopefully is going to be super awesome.
It's been good. How about you? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm okay. I think I got around 5 hours sleep. I feel really weak though, like faint, but I'm doing all right, you know. I'm just laying in bed here, playing video games. Yeah, looking forward to moving into my new place here next month. I'm 3 weeks away from moving. We'll finally get back to living a semi-normal life.
Yeah, like 5 hours. It's not a lot for sleep.
No, I guess as you get older, though, you don't need as much, apparently. I don't know. But it's not like I'm doing much. You know, like I've been laying in bed for fucking 5 months. You know? It's just, I'm whittling away here physically and mentally. But I'll be back at the ski resort here in 3 weeks. So that should be alright. I'll be back to what's familiar surroundings, you know, like knowing where my grocery stores are and where all the basic shit is that I'm used to. This place that I'm living at is, I'm just lost here. Everything is like a 2-3 hour drive away, right? So like if I want to go to if I want to buy clothes, it's a 3 hour drive each way. So it's a 6 hour drive just to buy a t-shirt, you know? It's just like, wow. There's no dollar store, there's no fucking nothing, man. Everything is overpriced like you wouldn't believe. I was at the grocery store yesterday and a 99-cent bag of chips is now $1.35. So prices are going up like fucking crazy on everything right now. I'm considering myself very lucky to have got this place at the ski resort for such a low price. You know, I won't be able to find anything cheaper than what I've found, so, and considering how nice it is, I'm really fortunate, so. I'll be happy to live there for the next 7 months, and then who knows what'll happen after that, but that's just the way life goes, I guess.
Damn, that's really bad. Oh yeah, the price is it up a lot in here where I live a lot.
Well, groceries just went up 35% in a week. You know what I mean? Like 35%. Like, so if you're already spending $500 a month on groceries, now you're spending $700 a month to buy the same groceries. You know? That's fucking absurd. And gas, same thing. You know? A year ago, gas was $1.15 a liter. Now it's $2.20 a liter. So like it's doubled the price of gas. Rent was, you know, reasonable at $1,000 a month. Now that same accommodation is $2,500 a month. It's just like, fuck, man. Like nobody's getting an increase in their wages, but everybody's fucking price gouging left and right on everything. So I don't know, man. And now Canada's taking in as many Ukrainians as it can possibly get. So we're bringing in like 500,000.
$2.50.
Yeah, like we're bringing in another 500,000 Ukrainians into Canada, but we don't even have places to live for the Canadians that are already here. So I don't know what the fuck we're going to do with 500,000 more people that need a place to live. You know, like I just don't get it. You know, like what the fuck, right? We wasted billions of dollars just giving people free money to sit at home, where we could have used that money to build housing for people. You know, instead, we're just giving free money to people for fucking staying at home, you know. And then we forced everybody to shut their businesses down, so now they don't have an income anymore. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with our country, man, but it is not good. I mean, and all things considered, I mean, if you turn the news on, fuck, you know, I realize that even as things are getting really shitty around here, it's not nearly as bad as what a lot of other people in the world are going through, so. I mean, I'm grateful for what I have, but Jesus, man, you know, it's quite a shock for everything to be changing so quickly. And I can't imagine what things are going to be like a year from now. If it's like this right now, a year from now, it's going to be even fucking worse. I'm going to be living on fucking peanut butter and crackers. You know, sleeping in a tent somewhere. I don't know. Fuck. You know. So that's kind of what I'm starting to think, you know, like, oh, this is where I fucked up on the race. Well, I fucked up real bad right there. All right, next race. Okay, out of all the cars that I think I have to choose from, that's probably still the best car. So I'm gonna choose a different track, though. I like that track. But I need to try some different ones. Okay, the driving park. What is this? I don't know this. What the hell is this? Let's try the easy one first. Sunset. It's a small track, so I don't think 10 laps will be a big deal. Miyabi original circuit. Huh. All right. We've got no brake indicators or any aids on, so hopefully I won't crash too bad. I don't know if I needed to... Hold on a second. That's what I thought. Okay. There we go. There's that Volkswagen Beetle. I want to try this car, but I guess it's not available in my options list of vehicles I can race.
How much does it cost Gran Turismo's right now?
In Canada, with taxes, I paid I think I paid $104 or something. In America, I think it's $60 US. I don't know, you just have to go into your PlayStation store and take a look. One of my friends bought the hard copy on disc from Amazon and said that he got a deal on it, so I don't know.
over there.
Yeah. I don't get the option to drive that car in this offline mode, but that's okay. I've got this Mazda GR3, which seems to be pretty good. Whoa, that is not where I'm supposed to be going. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, damn it. I fucked that up.
Subscribing to the channel.
Okay. I don't have the racing line on or any map or anything, so... Yeah, you can unlock all the cars and you can buy all the cars, yep. When you go through the cafe mode, you'll get like a good 25 cars for free. And it unlocks all the races and whatnot. And then as you make money in the game, you can buy cars and tune them and buy parts and upgrade them and paint them and put on liveries and, you know, you can adjust things like your downforce and your vehicle height and power outputs, and yeah, it's a real technical, it's a driving simulator, and it's real life driving simulator. It's fucking awesome. It's probably the best driving mechanics out of any racing game I've ever played, and the most realistic. And the tracks that you're racing on are also real world tracks. These are not fictional made up tracks. These are places, racetracks that actually exist in the world, that have been meticulously laser generated for every bump in the road, every dip and raise in elevation has all been taken into consideration. The weather dynamics are true and the most advanced out of any driving game out there. Along with the drafting performance is also the most advanced out of any racing game on the market. So yeah, it's a fucking a masterpiece, honestly. The Gran Turismo has been around since PlayStation 1. This is a 25-year-old series of a race game, so this is by no means a new game. And hopefully with today's update, they're going to release the additional 40% of the game that's been missing so far since the game came out. But there is roughly 40% more cars and more tracks yet to come that, as far as I'm concerned, should have been available on release, but are coming shortly. Hopefully, when this maintenance is over, we'll have access to all the Formula 1 races and all the additional car brands, but we don't know yet. Yeah, this is gonna, I'm hoping so, especially when it's taking as long as it is. I'm expecting it to be quite an extensive update. If it was just a piddly little update, it wouldn't have taken this long. So the update has actually gone into overtime. So that's cool. Which means they found a few bugs in their new update that they need to address before they can release it. Which is great. This game has always had a history of being fully complete bug-free. You know, you used to buy this game and it always had an offline mode that you could play, and you know, they always made sure the game was in tip-top condition before it was released, because you used to buy it on disc, for example, and you can't update the game after somebody's bought it on disc, and there was no internet connection, so the game was always delivered with the highest standards. So I'm surprised that it came out in an offline-only mode, or in an online-only mode. And I knew right away when they said online only that the game wasn't ready to be released. But I bought it anyways. Because, you know, I've been playing this game since it was on Gran Turismo 1. You know. But if PS5 makes the games backwards compatible, I'll definitely go back and repurchase Gran Turismo 6. If they don't include, if this doesn't include everything that Gran Turismo 6 has, then I'll go back and I'll repurchase Gran Turismo 6 and play that, because at least there I could play the whole game offline, you know, and it has so many more tracks and more cars. Gran Turismo 6 is still a more complete game than Gran Turismo 7. But who knows with this new update? Maybe. Gran Turismo 7 will be as complete as Gran Turismo 6.
That did get you money, so it's harder to get money now.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know how anybody knows that though, because the update hasn't come out yet, but yeah, it's the best driving dynamics in any racing game I've ever played. It's consistent with all the other Gran Turismo games. It's better than any... Yeah, it's a driving simulator, for one. You know. It just, it's really good. And every little thing matters in terms of how you set up your vehicle. In terms of its tuning. But it's also real tuning, right? It's not like just putting on some parts, you know. You adjust your front and rear downforce, and you adjust everything from your vehicle height to torque to everything, man. Like, it's just as if you were a real mechanic, a real guy working in the shop on a car, you know. So you get a bit of a lesson in vehicle mechanics at the same time as tuning your car. You learn a lot about cars at the same time and how they work. Front engine, mid-engine, rear engine, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. You can see the difference, feel the difference. Things like water on the road, the temperature of the day. You know, in mid-afternoon when it's hot outside, you're going to have better traction than in 3 o'clock in the morning at night when it's cold outside. You'll have less traction on the road. As your vehicle loses fuel in its fuel tank, your vehicle becomes lighter on the road, so you get better handling with less gas in your car.
Coming back, I'm going to the store, buy something to eat.
All right. So yeah, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of physics that are put into the game in terms of its overall performance. It's by no means an arcade game per se, but that's what they mean when they call it a real driving simulator. Even the aerodynamics are quite real. Things like the weather will affect your driving, like the wind direction. There's a thing in here that tells you which direction the wind is blowing in and how fast that wind is coming. If you have the wind behind you, you're going to have a faster lap time. If you have the wind in front of you, it will slow you down. If you have the wind to your side, you'll notice your car might be pulling to the left or pulling to the right a little bit. There's just all those little variables that come into the way you drive, and everything affects the vehicle's performance. Right? Like you'll get a ballast in the vehicle where you can add weight, and you can even position the ballast from the front to the rear. You put the ballast in the front, you're going to have better turning. You put it in the rear, you're going to have worse turning. You know, it just depends on your positioning and how much weight you're putting on the vehicles. Then you've got races where there's tire damage, tire wear, and fuel consumption, you know, and you can adjust how much fuel your car is going to use, which will decrease its top speed, but it will last you longer, so you'll have to pit less often. Same goes for your tires. Soft tires aren't going to last as long as hard tires and that kind of thing. So you'll have to pit more often if you've got soft tires, and, you know, so you can win races by pitting less often but driving slower than somebody who's going to drive faster and has to pit more often. You can also adjust your fuel, though, as you're racing. So if you find you're 10 laps from the end of a race and your fuel tank is telling you you've got 15 laps worth of fuel, you can increase your fuel consumption and drive faster and make up some lost time if you need to. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like, I would say, you know, if you've never played Gran Turismo, man, this is like always been one of the best driving games that's ever been released. They've been working on this game for 25 years. So I am rather surprised, though, that they released it incomplete. They've never released an incomplete Gran Turismo before, so, you know. And the people are like, well, that's the norm nowadays. And I'm like, no, it fucking isn't. It's only the norm because that's what the businesses are getting away with, fucking using people's pre-order money as investment capital in their video games. The norm is people are lazy as fuck is what it's coming down to. And people are okay to rip each other off. That's the norm. Stealing, lack of integrity, a lack of fucking goddamn ethics. That's what the norm is. Well, you know, you can only fuck people over so many times before they're not interested and they lose an appetite for what you're serving. And I am really shocked that Gran Turismo released their game incomplete, but it hasn't been that long. It's only been out for maybe, what, 8-10 days? So if they're doing the update now, and this update is going to release the rest of the content that was supposed to come with the game initially, then it's probably not that big of a deal that it's only a week or 10 days late. But still, they never would have released the game incomplete if you had to buy it on a disc.
Track temp effect handling too.
Yep, it does. Regional weather, everything. Temperature of the day, all sorts of stuff. You know, a lot of that I really, you know, don't take into consideration. until I'm already on the track and it's too late. But, you know, I haven't played the game that much. I've only had it, I think, now 4 or 5 days. I think. Or maybe I've had it a week now. I might have had it a week now. I think I bought it last Thursday or something like that, so. I've certainly put a lot of hours into it since I bought it. I really, you know, I don't want to get too excited about this update. Like, I have no idea what it is actually going to be in the update. But, you know, I mean, I certainly know what I want in the update, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high. This, being able to play the game offline right now, that has fucking made my day. You know, knowing now that if I lose my internet connection, then at the very least I can still play the game in arcade mode offline is fucking awesome. Do I wish I had more cars to pick from? Of course. You know, do I wish that I could have my own cars available in offline play? Of course. You know? So, maybe that'll be one of the things that we'll get. But all things considered, I don't think they should be forcing people to buy a PlayStation Plus membership and renew it every year to play this game. People are going to buy a PlayStation Plus membership and renew it every year because they want to play all of their games, not just this one. You know? I mean, yes, you may need PlayStation Plus if you want to play player versus player or online features of the game, but this game should still be available for offline play in arcade mode, and the players should be able to use the vehicles that they purchased and tuned their own cars in arcade mode. You know, there should still be some type of financial reward for offline play as well, right? You should be able to earn some money doing this so you can continue to buy cars offline and, you know, improve on your garage like you've always been able to in every other Gran Turismo game. So, yeah. I mean, they've got a roadmap already, right, of what has been successful in the past, and I really don't think there's any need for them to go out and reinvent the wheel. All they have to do is follow their formula for success. They've got that winning formula, has been out there forever, and they just need to stay on track with that. Yes, adding these extra things like the escapes has been nice. I don't know if they've got a video editor in their game like the Crew 2 has. I sure hope that they do add something like that, because then I can make much cooler videos. So far, I haven't really done much with the videos. Just kind of screwed around with the escapes and the garage, so I haven't.
Mode should be an online game too.
Well, no, arcade mode should be offline. I disagree there. Arcade mode should be an offline part of the game, like it always has been. Online is for your player versus player stuff. Arcade mode is single player stuff. So single player content should be playable offline. Multiplayer content obviously needs to be playable online. Arcade mode is single player. But arcade mode shouldn't be sprinkled in with simulation mode. It should have its own section. You should be able to go and change your cars in arcade mode without having to back all the way out and go to your garage and pick the car and then load everything all back up again. You know, little things that, you know, are just, I don't know if they've been overlooked or, I don't know. It feels like the people that came out and made the Gran Turismo 7 have never played Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6 for that matter, you know. The people that should be working on Gran Turismo 7 should be well into their 40s right now, not some fucking 19-year-old kid fresh out of fucking high school. or at the very least, anybody that is working on this game should have actually played all the other versions of the game and know what the fuck players are expecting. Excuse my French. Man, that Citroen is just kicking my ass now. How did he just randomly become so much faster than me? I had to start playing really badly, or what? Oh, come on. Car just dug right into that wall. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this Citroen. I got it. No! No! Damn it! Damn it! Second place! Fuck! Ugh. Oh man! Fucking agony! Oh, I had that race and I just fucked it up. Oh, last second. Oh man! Ready to come inside? All right. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize my mic has been muted the whole fucking race. I was sitting here chatting away with everybody and I was like, oops. Well, I gotta take my dog out for a bit of a walk here. So, I'm gonna be back in about 10 minutes. Just gonna take my dog out. Enjoy the replay.
I'm gonna be back in about 10 minutes. It's gonna take my dog out and enjoy the replay.
Are you ready to go for a walk? Are you gonna come for a walk with me? Are you happy, dog? Yeah? Are you gonna go outside? Are you gonna come with me? Yeah? Okay. Alright. You wanna get my jacket for me? Go give me my jacket. Oh, you're a good girl. I just got back here, but the tint on my glasses is so dark I can't see anything. Just gotta wait a few minutes so the tint fades away. All right. Headset, but I think we're okay. I'm gonna have to buy this Lambo. This Huracan looks pretty hot. I might as well. I don't know how the money situation's gonna be in this game after this update. Let's check and see if this update has been done yet. I don't know how long she's gonna take, but take as long as you need, I say. You know. Yeah. I should have bought this a while ago. Instead, I bought everything but this. I bought the Audi, which sucked. I bought the Corvette, which sucked. I bought an $800,000 fucking Audi. How can it suck? But it did. The Lambo that I've been driving is fucking that $1 million Lambo has been pretty awesome. So I hope maybe this one will be just as good. As soon as they get back online, I'm going to buy this one. Nice looking car. For an old car, I mean, that design came out fucking like a decade ago. That is an old car. That looks nice too. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? That's Aston Martin, huh? All right. It's trying to load online, so it looks like that's not available yet. Might as well check my email. All that shit's fucking thinking. This is taking a while. It's thinking. I don't know what she's doing here. It's taking a while here to load into the offline mode, strangely. I'll have myself some water. Alright, so they still haven't updated it yet. It's all good. Alright. Let's see what we got. Well, we've been driving that other car around for a while. This little Miata looks kind of fun, but that's the Renault 161 horse, 3,000 pounds, front-wheel drive front engine. I might take this for a bit of a rip, you know? Seeing as I haven't tried it. So far I've been like really sticking to this car. Let's try this out. What do I want to try it out on? Evening on wet road. Morning, dawn. Sure. Can't adjust anything apparently. Alright. I got a race against a Lamborghini. Oh damn. I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance with this little car, but let's find out. Hey, there's the Porsche that I was looking at buying. They want 2.3 million for that. I don't know. Expo's a little better than I expected. Welcome back, Bargain. Just trying this Expo is the first time I've tried racing this car, and surprisingly, it's been a pretty easy win here. Stat-wise, the car didn't look like it. I mean, it's light. It's 1,700 pounds, 300 horsepower. It's not bad at all, actually. I might buy this. The car itself, I think, was only 100 grand or 150 grand or something. But it is 600 performance points, so...
For a moment I thought it was the Crew 2 because of the car.
Yeah, right?
The car looks good.
Yeah. Not too shabby. Not bad at all, actually. That's, I won by 6 seconds, 5 seconds against the Ferrari, the Lamborghini, the Porsche Carrera even. Fuck, man. The Porsche Carrera is 24 seconds behind. I don't know if I'm going to buy that now when I'm looking at that. Because it's on sale. I've got an invite to buy it, but they want 2.6 million or 2.3 million for it. And it came in fourth place, right? None of these cars are modded. These are all just stock vehicles. So you can kind of get an idea for where they're all going to place. And, yeah. I wonder if I can look at its stats or anything. No. I mean, that Porsche looks nice, but I mean, if it got fourth place, I already have that Ferrari there. But I haven't modded it or anything. I know that might be a car worth taking a look at, putting some upgrades on. It's funny, you got 30 free cars and you just completely ignore them, right? Then you're still out there looking to buy stuff that you don't have. But I've got some good cars. I mean, even the McLaren, though, I'm surprised to see that way the hell down there in 12th place. You know.
You should use the car again to see if you like it.
Well, I've done this race with other cars. It just seemed like a really easy win with this Expo.
Buying.
I just don't have very much money in the game right now. I think I got like 300 grand, that's about it. And part of this update is going to affect the payouts on all the races, so I don't know if it's going to be positive or negative, but we'll see.
you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel.
Too bad I can't try out that Porsche Carrera. That would be nice. A lot of the cars, I just want to see what the interiors look like. You know, when I had the Pagani, that thing's just gorgeous inside. The Huayra was a beautiful car. I don't have a Porsche in this game. I just got this one. Let's see what the RX-7 is like. Actually, I've never even heard of this Alpine. They get all confused and tempted to buy a bunch of cars. Yeah. That's interesting. It's a mid-engine. Mid-engine rear-wheel drive. $522 points. It's a little slippery. But it's like literally smoking everything. Whoa, well, still I said so. It is slippery. And that's with racing soft tires. Could be the time of day though. The track itself is just slippery. Not that great, I don't think. It's still one, but it's still not that great of a car. Hmm. $292 at 2,800 pounds. $379, 2,800 pounds. That's way better than the RX-7. At the end of the day, though, this is still, oh shit, 2,700 pounds, 600 horse. What the hell is that? I miss a lot of they had some nice Italian maps that were like oceanfront, you know, through the city and stuff that were really nice. And they're missing, man. They're not in here at all anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it. I'm just driving way too fast. Try that again. That guy's mad at me. Damn. Well, I got second, I guess. Little improvement, but not enough. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go play something else.
Still offline?
Yeah, I think so. I kind of getting bored with only having like 3 cars, not being able to buy anything, or I don't know. I mean, it's good that you can still play it. And I mean, I'm glad to have offline arcade mode. It just, I don't know. I'm not able to drive my own cars, right? And you can't go and buy any cars. You're limited. You can't add any parts or anything to anything, so you can't really tune a car or how much. So I mean, it's great that there is offline arcade mode, but it is just really, really limited. So after playing it for I don't know how many hours, I'm kind of bored. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I've got access to all the tracks and a dozen cars, but really, the day you're only driving one of them. I'm only driving 1 or 2 other cars. I've only been on here for under 3 hours. I don't know. I don't know what I feel like playing now. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go check out some Cyberpunk or something. Yeah. I tried playing The Crew too after playing this for like a week, and The Crew 2 doesn't have the haptic feedback on the controls now, right? So when I go and play that, I like just totally lost on fucking playing that game. Shit. Extended server maintenance updated. Updated March 17th. Scheduled maintenance for the Gran Turismo servers. Use your patience. Updated 17th of March. Due to an issue found, we'll be extending server maintenance period. We'll notify everyone as soon as possible and is likely to be completed. We apologize for the inconvenience and ask for your patience. Okay. Cool and all. Super cool. But I'm glad there is this thing here called offline mode. Yippee yay. Yippee yay. If my internet should ever go down, at least I have something I can play, right? And this was like, offline mode was so important with Gran Turismo. And you always had, arcade mode and simulation mode that you could play offline, and then you had the online mode for sports and PvP. So, I don't see why you should have to play.
Still down.
Yeah, it's still down, man. Unfortunately, news list. It's on the news. Do you have anything here? Extended server maintenance notice. Update details. What do we got there? Broadcast mode added to the sound volume settings. Server maintenance notice March 16th. Daily race ranking. Updated details. What's in the details? An update for Gran Turismo has been released. The following is a list of the main features introduced. Added a broadcast mode option to the sound volume settings with the global tab. The options menu for details. Please refer to the broadcast mode added to the sound volume setting article. Okay. If they were smart, hopefully they've got, like a broadcast mode so that the player can still listen to the music, but it won't get put into the broadcast. Other improvements. Fix an issue where an application error would occur when selecting a setting sheet from a quick menu. Car setting, detail settings. I never noticed that. Fix an issue when copied settings sheets would disappear. Okay. Fix an issue where the 4GT race car would only go into first one gear, then when a fully customizable manual transmission. Fix an issue where cars considered the regulation. Where cars would be considered within regulation even though they did not meet the balance of the performance points. Lobby. Fix an issue where assist settings, such as auto drive, were able to be changed or saved even when limit driving options was set to prohibited. Okay. Missions and licensings. Fixed issues where the modified assist settings in some events were saved and would not go back to the default value. Okay. Wind direction speed on or off. Okay. Circuit experience. Fix an issue with the specified tires would not be equipped. Okay. Jeep Night Safari dirt tires.
Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel.
Gone with the wind. Driveline moves on the spa. Immediate drifting 2, racing heavy wet tires. Well, it looks like they had a whole bunch of problems with the game. Doesn't look like they're adding anything new to the game. They're certainly fixing a bunch of shit. Okay. It adjusted the rewards for events inside world circuits, accounting to driving time and difficulty. Adjusted events are as follows. World Touring Car 800. Fisherman's Ranch has been modded. So you're not going to make as much money anymore. Well, they're changing all the payouts on all these tracks, man. Special Stage Route X. Yeah, what happened to Special Stage R11 and all the other fucking special stages that we have in Grand Theft Auto or Gran Turismo 6? How about you bring the maps back that we're missing? Physics and simulation mode. Well, this doesn't look like it has anything fun, you know. I do not see any new content. So that's kind of a bummer. No new content. Try reconnecting. No. Yeah. I don't know if I want to play more or if I should do something else. Kind of tired of driving the same car over and over again. I'm not making any money. Can't do anything. I think I'll just wait and come back to the game later. That's all you can do, man. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for everybody that liked the video, and thanks to anybody that was a new subscriber. I appreciate all of it. And I'll launch another stream here on whatever game I decide to play here in the next little bit. And I'll be back on shortly.